Hi, thank you for joining us today. I am Emily Dabrico, an early childhood education specialist in the Office of Early Childhood at the Nebraska Department of Education. As an education specialist, I, along with two of my colleagues, support Nebraska school districts with their early childhood programs. Today we will be discussing Teaching Strategies Gold, the required assessment tool for district-run preschool programs in the state of Nebraska. Teaching Strategies Gold is an assessment tool in which formative assessment is embedded in the curriculum planning process. It involves the ongoing collection of information through observation and documentation. It links documented moments of learning to research-based progressions of knowledge and skill development. The data recorded on children's learning then leads to the planning of experiences, environments, and activities that further children's learning. Teachers use GOLD in conjunction with a play-based curriculum. Play-based curriculums provide the optimal opportunity to observe children learning, to measure development, and acquire data on child development. The purpose of measuring child outcomes is to ensure that young children are active and successful participants during the early childhood years and into the future across all settings. The requirements for child data collection and online reporting using My Teaching Strategies Gold are intended for use by teachers, practitioners, and program administrators who are responsible for measuring and reporting child progress. Ongoing data collection and reporting requirements apply to all children birth to kindergarten entrance enrolled in district or ESU early childhood programs and services. Who is responsible for managing and verifying child outcome data? Each district designated GOLD online administrator is responsible for overseeing all data entry, reporting, and information updates for the district or ESU. The district's GOLD online administrator is the official contact for all the NDE communication for GOLD. In a partnership program, there must be an online administrator for the district and an online administrator for the Early Head Start or Head Start. At the beginning of the year, there needs to be an agreement between the district and the Head Start Gold administrators regarding the level of access each user receives, team member access, and funding source administrator access. When adding children's profiles to GOLD, there are reporting fields that will directly link to the data being used in the district. It is important to add the demographic data correctly and to update the information regularly. This information is typically entered by the Early Childhood Program Coordinator or the Early Childhood Teacher. It is important to remind users of GOLD to make sure the demographic information is correct, especially the student's name and birth date. The student's advisor number, NSSRS number, and student ID are also necessary to include in the reporting fields. And finally, because pre-kindergarten can be funded by various sources, it is important that the funding source field is accurate and continues to be updated as necessary. By having current and accurate funding information, certain types of users, such as special education providers, can have access to profiles for reporting. It is important to make sure that the reporting fields are put in accurately, complete, and are updated. GOLD data is directly linked to advisor information and connects to longitudinal data. GOLD is the child outcome data, and it is the required assessment for district-operated pre-K programs. Because teachers and coordinators are inputting information in reporting fields, it is helpful for data managers to make sure the required IDs are available to them. It is up to each school district to ensure the GOLD data within the GOLD platform is updated and accurate. Please make sure your district is archiving students that are no longer in the program. Please do not delete students who move or enter kindergarten. However, a district can delete teachers and administrators if they are no longer with your program. Districts can also submit a transfer request if a student has a profile in GOLD with a different district. This form can be found within the Office of Early Childhood section on the Nebraska Department of Education website. What should GOLD data be used for? GOLD data is the child outcome data gathered about students in district-run pre-kindergarten programs before they enter elementary school. GOLD data can be used to share as children transition into kindergarten. It can be shared with educational teams, such as during an IEP meeting, and is information that can be shared with parents. Here are some helpful resources for Nebraska GOLD users. For Nebraska-specific GOLD questions, please email the help desk at tsgold@nebraskacloud.org. You can search the TS GOLD support portal at myteachingstrategies.com. And finally, feel free to reach out to the early childhood education specialists at the NDE, Carol Burke, Emily Dabrico, and Kelly Jones. For more information about child outcomes, please visit the Nebraska Department of Education Office of Early Childhood website under Public Schools and ESUs, the Results Matter, or scan the QR code below. Thank you for verifying that your GOLD data is accurate to ensure the best possible outcomes for Nebraska children.